Hello, this is Cathy Rosewell Jonas, licensed clinical social worker with Epic Healing Eugene. And this is part 6 of the Oregon Psilocybin series I'm doing, of a video series to talk about trying to establish a psilocybin service center in Eugene, Oregon, and also becoming a licensed Oregon Psilocybin Facilitator. And I've talked about the many roadblocks to that as a small business owner, and I just wanted to give an update on where things are. So we just went through the November 2022 election series where certain counties and cities have opted out of allowing psilocybin centers in Oregon, and I understand that every community needs to feel comfortable, and also there's going to be a variety of opportunities for people to get services in Oregon. Yet there are a lot of obstacles and to maneuver for developing a service center if you are a small business owner or you want to just offer this service. So I wanted to list off a few of them and also an update on where I'm at. So number one, a service center needs to be zoned commercial, residential, or commercial. So that means that for a variety of counseling offices that are actually in more of a residential area, even what is termed R3, that's a question mark to find out if they're going to even allow that. That means multi-complex apartments and other zoning criteria that allows for multiple offices in a building. If they're not necessarily zoned as commercial or commercial residential, then there needs to be a land use statement, compatibility statement that Oregon is requiring that everybody fills out. So I did get permission from the landlord of the office that I'm renting buildings in, or offices in, but at this point, it might not be zoned correctly. It's zoned R3. So I'm working to try to get clarity with Lane County, where I live, and also the city of Eugene to find out if it's even going to be allowed. The other issue is developing a service center is very expensive. You need to have a 370-pound safe, so you need to have a place to put that. And you also need to have a security system that's going to really monitor all access, and you have to log all this stuff, and you also have to pay $10,000 per year to authorize your service center. You also have to, for a facilitator, not only with the application fees for opening up a service center and the application fees and training fees, licensing fees to become a facilitator. If you're not a nonprofit or very low income to be eligible for a discount, you need to pay $2,000 a year to keep your facilitator license current. And so what this means for a variety of people in my situation is it's a decision-making opportunity to figure out, as much as I want to do this, how am I going to do this? How is this going to be sustainable? And so now what I'm going to be entertaining is whether there is some opportunity to form some cooperatives of people in my situation that do have a little bit of money, not a lot, but at least I would be able to afford some of the initial expenses. But for the ongoing, and also to have a facility that's big enough because now you have to think about, in order to make enough money to even break even, that you're going to have to be able to offer multiple sessions, which I was thinking more of a small boutique style of healing services, because my focus is trauma focused. So I was thinking more small scale, but that might not even be sustainable in order to make enough money to make it. So sadly, my update today, as I'm refreshing myself at the beautiful coast in Oregon here, I'm in Yachats right now, and kind of regrouping this whole focus, I have to think realistically, how am I going to do this? So my next step now is to reach out to some people that are in my same situation in entertaining whether it's time to think about a co-op. All right, you take care, and we will be seeing you again in another update for the Oregon Psilocybin Series. Again, this is Cathy Rosewell Jonas with Epic Healing Eugene. Bye-bye.